What's going on, guys? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment. Without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So basically, we have torn out our potatoes. Sunflowers are kicking off nicely here. You can kind of see these guys. But trombone squash is finally kind of kicking in. As you can see, you got some proper fertilization. We've got some more corn coming out. We've planted some green beans, some loofah, and watermelon through here. The watermelon's going to start taking over what the squash is currently holding, so that way we can start our rotational crops. This is going to be part of our perpetual harvest between seasons. We got our canna, it's about to flower. Hibiscus is doing phenomenal. Look at that bad boy, can't wait for it to flower. This is a smart fabric pot that we've put the aloe in. It's doing good. You can see it's kind of starting to spread, green up real nice, and it's doing great. Trees are doing phenomenal. As you can see, the fig is really coming through. We have been beginning to revamp our seed supply with our green beans. They've been doing well. So the update on the pear that we tried to put on the apple here, I don't know how well y'all can see it, but it did not do well, so we're going to be having to take this off. But we've also started to do some LST by pulling these down to kind of widen this canopy a little bit and spread it out. That way we can get better coverage. And I'm testing to see how our grafts, let's see, some of our grafts, you can see here, are also tied back pretty firmly here to see how they handle it. I'm real interested to see how they do, and we'll be updating y'all as that happens. This is part of our seed project here. We've been having some issues getting proper bell pepper seeds, so I'm literally just going to leave these on here until they start drying on the plant. Again, green beans doing great, but getting some beans off of it to revamp our supply, our seed supply. Our moringa has continued to increase in size, and so has the tomato here. Doing great over here. This is an asparagus that we had going. It's really starting to fern out. We're going to be hopefully getting some seeds off of it pretty soon. This is our cucumber. So this is our sacrificial cucumber. We do have other cucumbers scattered through here, such as the one back there. However, this cucumber is sacrificial in the way that we fully intend to let these cucumbers overripe, which will most likely kill the plant. So around the time they start to yellow, we will begin to harvest seed. We have our chili pekin plants here. This is some plum seeds that we've started. Of course, over here we have our onion seeds that we've began. How well y'all can get out of here, corn. Kind of see these guys starting to come through. It's a perpetual harvest that we're attempting. We also, dragon fruit is increasing in size. It's doing great. Once it fills this up, we will actively be up potting this. We just up potted the mountain laurel that we started from seed, and I believe that's apple or pear. I don't remember. I gotta let it get bigger so we can try to identify it. Down here, we started some eggplants. You'll be seeing how those go. And just like here, how you can see we have put some seedlings and stuff in. The loofah right there. We've also started some underplanting over here. So we have some carrots down in here that are beginning to grow. We have a watermelon down in there. You can see we got some green beans, some okra. So those are all beginning to come up as well. We've slowly began putting some of the warmer weather flowers in here. These are actually some lemon trees from seed. We're going to be seeing how these guys do. I just got these from a buddy of ours. Another spare loofah we got over here. Of course, you know, this is the cucumber here with a green bean wrapped around it, and I've also started a loofah behind it. Of course, we got our basil here. We have a peach right here. It's doing great. We're trellising it, or training it to go straight up so we can start our grafting this next year. The trombone here is doing pretty good. Tomatoes and all that. So that, you know, they're doing all right for what they are. The big thing is the watering that we're doing on our main bed over here is I'm only watering once every 2 to 4 weeks. And the reason I'm watering to that degree is because I'm trying to train our plants to have more drought tolerance. Not just resistance, but tolerance, to where they will still fruit. Like the tomatoes, for example, we don't have to worry about the cracking as much because we want to save water in the long run. Now, part of our water conservation is coming through how we're growing this stuff. However, some of it is through training the plants to not require as much water on the regular basis. Another thing we've been kind of noticing is, I don't know if you can kind of see the ants running up and down. For some reason lately, the ants have been farming a lot of aphids and thrips on our sunflowers here. Now, they did take over one of our beds for a little bit. So over here, we actually put, I had dusted this area with sulfur and diatomaceous earth to kind of cut back on the amount that we had. But they, like I said, they've been using our sunflowers as a way to like mine it. So it's been kind of working as a trap plant that I didn't realize it would, to where the ants and stuff are going more towards the sunflowers and they're leaving the rest of our crops alone. Soon we will be harvesting corn in our genetic breeding here. You can see we got some weird looking stuff going on. We got 2 coming out of this here and a big one, and there's some small ones, so we're just gonna let them do their thing. Again, this is the first year of a type of breeding that we're trying, and we're gonna see how it goes. So this has more Indian corn. This is a sweet corn, so once this comes up, we will mix this seed with this breed mix, and then we'll begin our adaptive gardening, breeding through promiscuous open pollination. That's pretty much it for now. Oh, well, I guess not really. We did actually add some more composters, and we've started to add our herbs in the actual beds to save our space and our containers as we start to use our containers for trees. So that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Be kind out there.